Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Oscar, and today is uh the first episode of The Mind. The Mind is basically uh I'm gonna get different guests. Uh, my first guest is Cody. So uh he's GC. He's uh he's doing different things for right now. Hopefully,
Yeah. What's up,
but I'm
Oscar? What's
not
up?
sure.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on. Just kind of add on to what you were saying earlier. Yeah, I'm GC one and twos. I've been GC in threes. Very involved in like the amateur Rocket League scene. I make a lot of the Google Sheets that a lot of the smaller leagues like their operations run off of. I also am the main prediction sheet guy for the RLCS. I make all those the prediction sheets that you guys probably seen all over Twitter. But yeah, very involved in the Rocket League scene and even coach Oscar here a little bit.
What? Coach me? What?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Oh, in Rocket League, got to get you improving.
And today we will talk about RLCS, Los Champs, a lot of different leagues uh that like Cody's in, that I'm in, and Los Champs. That actually I want to actually go to Los Champs first because it closed down.
Yeah.
What was your like initial thoughts about it
Well, to me,
when?
it's not as surprising as it is to other people because um, I don't know, you probably weren't even involved in Rocket League, but the guys that ran LOS Champs before, they ran a league called Indie Gaming League, right? And it was IGL, and that's what got
Yeah.
me into Rocket League, right, or into competing. And same thing happened to them. Just one day out of the blue, they tweeted and say, "Hey, IGL shutting down." And me and all my buddies were like, "What is happening? Why? How? Like, why did it get shut down?" And then that's kind of what like birthed a lot of these smaller leagues. Royalty, BLCS, KRLS,
Yeah.
RLSS, the Splash Series, ATS, all these. Um, and then when they,
MLE.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
so then when I mean obviously like LOS Champs I thought was doing really well, and I think they have, I'm not gonna like name any names obviously, but they have one person that's like very well invested into it, and I guess he didn't want to come back, and the league just
Mm,
couldn't operate without him. And so yeah,
yeah.
it's a shame. I think that they had a very good thing going. They're as far as I know, they were the only league that had a 1v1 part of their league, right? And so everywhere else is,
And,
2v2, and they also had, I'm pretty sure, like the lowest like rank availability, right? They went down to plat, and a lot of other leagues, start at champ one. So I think we're
mm,
missing out a lot on that lower level of players when
yeah.
since LOS shut down.
Yeah. I missed ones. At least competing ones. Like just like because playing twos and threes is like so like I'm not gonna say like it's gonna be like tough, but it's like a mental war. It's
Yeah.
like fuck. I have to go back to twos and threes. I have to practice this.
Yep, it's different. It's well,
'Cause-
come on your side for sure because you're used to competing in ones, but I never really did, right? I only ever did twos and threes, and so um,
Yeah.
you know, I'm bummed to see it. I coach a couple of teams and players that were very involved in LOS, so sad to see him go, but hopefully it's just a temporary hiatus and they come back because very well run league and good group of guys over there.
Yeah. It's very saddening.
Yep, I couldn't agree more. But now with that shutting down, there are a whole bunch of other leagues. I mean, what other leagues are you in? Are you doing Royalty or
I'm
KRLS?
I'm doing for right now. I'm doing FDO or double which is 2v2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing 3v3 with CL, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But um I'm doing another Tuesday with AZ.
Oh,
Shout
you
out to AZ.
nice.
And huh?
Is that as an on?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good
yeah.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
awesome.
put him in because we picked them up so early or not early late.
Mm-hmm.
So they put him in RL. RL is like diamond 2 and below.
Okay, that's about what his rank is. Yeah.
But I believe next season he's gonna be AL, so that's like I don't know the ranking system. I,
Yeah, I'm not
I
as
would,
familiar with that league.
but it's like C1 to I don't know. It's like
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, it's probably yeah, just like C1 and below. If it's like one higher than the
Yeah,
diamond. Yeah. Oh.
yeah, but I played my first CPL league last week with Angel and not Alyssa Itchy
Mm,
and because that league is C1 and below,
yeah.
and that was a tough. That's so tough, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough,
That was so
especially
tough, bro.
especially for the rank variety for I mean you're what like silver, gold, max, like so that's a big jump.
Yeah,
To play in the champ league, especially with that amount of difference. But I mean it's good practice. It's what you want to be
yeah.
doing, right? To improve and yeah.
Um. So what you been up to? Because I barely seen you on the game.
Dude,
You
I
know.
have I haven't been playing much Rocket League. I got to admit, I've
I
been
know.
I've been playing Fortnite, dude. It's kind of grabbed my attention.
Fortnite.
Yeah, dude, the OG map came back, and I'm one of those like
Fortnite.
I'm one of those OGs that played like way back in the day. So heavy
Yeah.
nostalgic, experience, and I grabbed one of my buddies that I haven't talked to in like 5 years. That him and I used to rip Fortnite, and he lives out in
Mm,
Texas now, and so good way to connect back with him. And him and I are on the grind to try to get Unreal in Fortnite. Right now we're sitting around Elite, so we're getting close to Unreal, which is like the
yeah.
equivalent to like Champion in Rocket League, which is what I am. I think Unreal's like the equivalent to SSL. So I'm
Mm.
trying to hit that in Fortnite.
um. So moving on. So with these different leagues, what do you think about these different leagues that I don't know that like is happening and stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's good for the amateur scene, right? I think way back when I
Because
first
we
started, it was just
because we don't
IGL, right?
even because we don't even have 1v1s anymore, and I'm just
No.
like, yeah,
I do think that Royalty is opening up a 1v1 circuit, but don't think it's going to be as low rank as what
yeah,
LOS did. I think it's going to be probably the same rank bracket. It's probably going to start at Champ 1.
yeah,
But I do think that they're going to include that. But, kind of to your previous question about like all the leagues, I think it's really good for the amateur scene because there are a ton of these like smaller, lower level organizations that are looking to stay involved in the Rocket League scene. And as we've seen from
yeah,
RLCS, it's really hard for orgs to stay profitable, right? Especially if they're having to pay their players, whereas these smaller leagues, they're offering opportunities for players to get some recognition without any cost to the organizations, right? And so the more
Yeah.
we can market and get these smaller leagues out there, I think the more encouraging it can be to some orgs, especially when we start getting into like bubble players. And I mean, the one team I'm thinking about is in RLSS, the Nightya and Pigeons team, I believe. Like they've been just farming that league, but
What,
uh,
the 100X?
I don't know if it's the 100X team. I think they go by Pirates on a Bot in that league.
Oh,
Yeah, you're thinking of the 100X team that just play like Pigeon, Scythe, and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I can't remember their third, but yeah, it might be Night. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look that up. Who is their third?
I don't
Oh,
even know.
yeah, I'll figure it out pretty quickly. I got it pulled up. Yeah, like seeing that team do well is really cool, right? Because I know the guys over at 100X,
Yeah,
and right. Oh yeah, it's Resinal, Scythe, and
yeah.
Pigeon. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yep. Yeah, no, it's really cool, and especially right, Team Evo made the main event, and I was just on Team Evo for a little bit. Obviously, not their main roster, but I was on Evo Flame, which is one of the the smaller parts of their organization. So it's really cool to see these orgs that have started out in these small amateur leagues, right? And same with the casters. I mean, I've seen now a handful
Yeah.
of casters that have started in IGL. Like in SSA.
Like Sporty and stuff.
Well, it's even bigger than Sway, right? So Pyro J, he's like one of the SSA's main casters, and he was
Yeah.
casting me in IGL when I was like Diamond 2, right? And and this last weekend, right? Like Sporty did a really good job. Rhino cast,
Yeah.
he had a really really good cast for I believe the EU guys, Nico's team, I believe, and yeah, he did awesome. So it's really cool, right,
Yeah.
to see these players, casters, and orgs kind of like be risen up from the amateur leagues and get their shot in the pros.
Yeah. All right. RLCS,
Oh man,
SSG, and
SSG.
Ultimate, and everyone.
Yeah, dude, it's this season. I mean, I think the
The
the biggest surprise has been SSG, in my opinion. Right? Everyone kind of everyone's
they
predictions.
doubted.
Yeah, everyone's
Doubted.
predictions that I saw was energy versus ultimates in the grand finals, energy versus complexity,
Yeah.
complexity versus ultimates. But no, SSG really really showed up, right? They beat what? They beat energy in the Swiss 3-1. Then they beat
They
uh
they
yeah, then
beat
and then they beat ultimates in the group
yeah, yeah.
stage, right? And so they really, showed up and or wait, I think SSG beat was it? Oh yeah, they beat
Who
NRG
did they play before? Wait, who did they play before NRG?
in the
Forgot their name.
bracket. They played Nine Lives and they beat
Yeah,
Nine Lives 4-1, which is a really good team.
yeah, yeah. That
Yep.
team. I forgot.
But yeah, and so they did really good. Yeah, they got yeah,
They're very surprising.
they beat NRG 4-3 or 3-1 in the groups, and then they beat the Ultimates 4-3 in the hybrid,
Yeah,
right? And then made their
yeah.
way all the way back and had to go up against the hot Nine Lives team and beat them. And then they were up 3-1 on NRG, like in the grand finals. I thought they were gonna win it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can just pull it
yeah.
up. Yeah,
What a series, bro.
yeah, it's crazy stuff, dude. Uh,
Like watching that, I'm just like, what the fuck, bro?
yeah,
Are, I'm
totally
like,
on.
are they gonna? I was like, are they gonna pull this off?
Dude, well, so I mean, you're probably a SSG fan. It sounds like I'm an NRG fan, so I was hoping for the other thing. I was like, oh, come on, NRG, lock it in, lock it in, and they did after they went down 3-1 and they took that timeout. And Sathy must have just preached to them because I wonder what he said there. I think right after yeah, after game 4, right, he called that timeout and then they went 5-1, 2-0, 5-0.
Yeah.
Seth, you must have been preaching to someone there, and they must have heard him because that was a big turnaround for him.
Yeah.
And EU too,
Um.
like EU wasn't. I think EU was kind of boring, right? Like it. Not that it was boring.
Kind
It
of
was
boring.
it was boring because it was so predictable, right? Like
Yeah,
everyone
but I
like
mean,
Carmine Corp and Vitality, like everyone thought. I mean, the Ninjas in Pajamas was a nice little touch getting up into the top, but I mean, looking at 100%. Okay, 100% was the biggest surprise, right?
yeah.
They made it all the way to the semis and then got smacked by Vitality, but them beating poor Joreas can't get past the freaking round one or lower quarterfinals curse, losing 4-3 to a peaking 100%. But yeah, Ninjas in Pajamas
Like,
was cool to see, but I think it's going to be just Vitality and Carmine Corp all season for EU.
yeah. I just feel like Casey is gonna pull it. I
Yeah,
think the win, the whole,
yeah, me
not the
too.
whole thing, but I, I
Well,
have faith in him.
here's what happens, and it happens with Carmine Corp every year, is they create like a demon roster, right? It's like holy shit,
Yeah,
like they're so scary, and they come
yeah,
out absolutely swinging. They win like the first three regionals, maybe even like the first major, and then teams adjust to them in the back half of the season, and then they get top fours. They lose to teams that they were beating early on, whereas right like team last year, right, teams like BDS made a roster move like halfway through the season, and whereas Carmine Corp didn't. And or actually, I don't think BDS made a roster move halfway through the season. They were just more of like the underdog team in the beginning, and
yeah,
right teams were overlooking them, and then boom, when it mattered most, like Monkey Moon, the inevitable came in and got the dub. So yeah,
yeah.
Carmine Corp's got that hot start, but I don't think they'll win Worlds. I think they'll probably win like a major and continue to win regionals. But I think Falcons. It's their year in Mina. Their year to come
Mm,
out. Yep. Or I mean, I want to hope and say NA, but I just don't think so. I don't think we're.
don't doubt them, bro.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough.
Don't doubt them. You cannot doubt them.
Oh, it's been a while.
Come, I know, but still, you cannot doubt people.
Well, it's hard not to, but obviously I'll be a good fan. I'll be cheering for NA. I'm gonna want them to win every major, every Worlds, but I'm also quite the realist, so we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah. Hmm. Let's
You
see.
know,
Let's see. So what's next for you?
what's next for me? I'm still
Because
just,
you're taking a break, and
well,
we don't
I,
know what's gonna happen. You know?
yeah, well, I'm still playing. I'm on a team in BLCS, and it's kind of like a joke team, not like a joke team, but like we're not nearly as serious. We lost our best player in Ryan, and so now it's
Oh
me,
damn.
yeah, me, Brian, and Lep, and I mean
And
it's a fun team where it's
let you know.
yeah, I mean both of them are GC2 and I'm GC1, so like we're okay. But I mean
Yeah.
we lost our GC3, so
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
Ryan was a beast, bro.
yeah, he was so good. He was so good. But so we're doing that,
He
and then
was so good.
I think for royalty next season, I think so. I played in Premier this season. I was with Lep and Kron, and they both were like GC2s, and that's a GC2 GC3 league, and we kind of got dumpstered on. Like it was just so hard. But next season, I think I'm actually gonna team up with some of the guys I coach, the Hornets, and they have two GC1s, and so I think I'm gonna go be their third GC1, and we're gonna go run the All Star
Mm,
division. Yeah, which is C3
mm.
to
W
GC1.
League. W League.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think it's a league. I think
No,
it's
I'm
been
joking. I'm
it's been talked about for a while. So
No, I'm joking.
yeah, that's probably what's next for me. Well, and playing Fortnite. I mean, we played our BLCS series this week, and I hadn't touched the game in 7 days, and it showed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
But
Let's
yeah,
see. Let's see. Hmm.
yeah, looking forward to some of the upcoming events. Obviously, I'm going to be locked in on all the prediction sheets for RLCS. Kind of a break week this week because the qualifiers for EU and
Yeah.
APAC and I think SAM are this weekend. So, get to take a little bit of a break from that and play some Fortnite.
Just play some Fortnite.
Yeah, man. Yep.
I'm just locked in, and I'm in this mode right now, in this Rocket League mode. I don't know why, but because I'm in like 3 leagues now.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm in
Yep.
FTL, which is double leagues. Um, a part of the Monkeys, which is I think Alyssa's team.
Yep.
Um, I'm in FTL. I don't know if the Gators are gonna get me back, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
RKTU
Oh yeah.
is next week,
Yeah, it's
which
Rocket League Underground, right? Yeah.
yeah, Rocket Underground, and and first round we have to play Alyssa, uh, which is which I'm not gonna play because
Hmm.
which I'm not gonna play because our FM, right, our franchise manager, he only picks our good players, type shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we have 4 players, and out of those 4 players, he picks those. Um,
The highest rank
uh,
probably.
yeah. So AZ, and I don't know if you know a person named Mazda.
Mm.
He's like
So,
diamond,
n no, I don't.
or I don't even know if he's diamond anymore. But but the funny thing is, right, bro,
Yeah.
everyone on the RL team should have been on the AL team, which is
Yeah.
like the league above us,
Yep.
which is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
So R so RL so RL team is stats, bro.
Yeah, you guys are about to go win a championship.
Bro, 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 AZ when he joined, bro. He was like he was like, bro, we're gonna win this chip.
That's dope. I hope you guys do. That'd be dope.
Bro, but first we have to get past Alyssa and no signal, or I don't know his name.
Mm.
Signal.
Oh well, it sounds like
Which is
it's a pretty solid team, but
yeah.
uh,
They are solid. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I've seen them play before.
yeah. I've obviously helped out Alyssa in the past, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know what? You'll do what you got to do, obviously. When
Mhm.
does playoffs start for that?
The 27th.
Okay, it's like a week from today then. It's next week.
Well, it was supposed to start today or today, because we were supposed to schedule our matches for today, but
Mm.
our the league was like, nah, it has to be next week or something like that. I don't know.
Because today's technically a holiday, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I just got a DM and it was and they're like or a notification. They're like next week. I was like, all right,
There you go. That's pretty sweet, man. Well, hopefully you guys get to pull in the dub, get a championship. I know you got what, second place with the Gators, and trying to, get, yeah.
bro. I was so upset, bro.
Yep.
You have
No,
no idea.
I do have an idea. I lost in the grand finals of BLCS after we bracket reset the team, and then we lost in game 7 of the second set. So I do.
No. Not even that. Not even that, bro. We were 3-1 up. We were 3-1 up.
Oh, that's tough.
Bro.
Yeah.
And because I was doing a watch party because with Kimmy and Alyssa that day, right? Because I can't be in their ears, right?
Mhm.
Because they're calming. So bro, that day, bro, it was 3-0 or 2-0, 3-0, I don't know. And then the other team called the timeout because we have timeouts, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it was I remember it was 2-0. They called the timeout. They win the Nets game, and then we win the third game, or the not the third game, the game 5 actually. And then when we lost, bro, when it was tied 3-3, I should have DM'd. I should have DM'd the captain, be like, call that timeout, because, bro, imagine it was my first season, bro,
Oh, I
for
know.
a championship.
I know, man. I've gotten second place more times. Actually, I think I've
I
got
hate it.
I
I
got
hate it.
I've got 4 second places, I think, in championships and only one win. So no, I get it. The second places
Oh,
hurt like the second places hurt more than like going out in the first round.
yes.
Yep. You're so close, but yep. Well, hey, I just got like we only have 8 minutes left
Yeah,
on Zoom. So yeah,
yeah.
just give you that heads up.
But let's see. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah, man.
Because I have FDO, I have Rocket Underground, I have, I don't know if I'm going back to FTL, but yeah,
Yeah, man. You got
I
a lot
have
covered.
that up. I have CPO. I have, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So for tomorrow, what's your prediction for RLCS?
tomorrow? There's no
Yeah,
RLCS tomorrow.
or next week or
Okay.
whatever.
Well,
Because you did this, you did the sheets.
oh yeah. Well, I think let me I can pull up. I think for EU, let me see here. I think
Let's see. Let's see.
EU's probably going to be the same, in my opinion. I think Carmine Corp and Vitality are going to make the finals, and Carmine Corp wins. They're just too far ahead of everybody.
Wait, how much? How much? How much? What?
Like the grand
4-2,
final,
4-3?
4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they won this last one 4-0
What?
against them. So,
Yes,
yeah,
but
yeah,
revenge,
but
bro.
yeah, but Carmine Corp just started out way too hot. I don't think Vitality's going to start like beating them in. I think on LAN, Vitality could beat them, but online, I don't think so. I think on LAN, Vitality's got
Mm,
an edge just because Monkey Moon's like such a good LAN player. I mean, so is Zen. And Vatira can be. I mean, fuck. So is Drally though on KC. We'll see. I guess it's hard to predict, right? And for North America, I think you might not love this. Might be a little bit of a hot take, but I don't think SSG is going to continue to do how they did in this regional. I
Wait,
think
who they play? Who they play?
we don't know. Yeah, so they have to go. Well, so they're gonna go all the way through to the Swiss stage, so they don't have to play in the open qual. So their first round, they're gonna be the number 2 seed. So they're gonna be the number 1 seed in Group B for Swiss. So they'll play.
Let's go.
Yeah, they'll play the number 9 seed in Group B, which would be the 18 or 19th seed overall in the first round. I think they'll make it out of Swiss just fine. But I don't think
Yeah.
that they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna make another grand finals. I think it's gonna be either Complexity or the Ultimates that challenge Energy in the finals for the next one.
That's
I mean,
what.
that's what everyone said for this
That's
one
what.
too. I may be wrong, but I just
That's
need
what.
I need to see it again. Those young kids, right? Like I feel like when these young kids pop off, and we saw it like last year with like the Snowmen, which I know is basically this roster, and then Cloud9 is they get this org buff where they go out and they go make a grand finals and they do really really well, but then they get like this insane pressure to like follow it up, and that's where they start to struggle. And so now if they go out and prove me wrong next week, I think they're going to be like contenders at majors and stuff. But I think next week's going to be really big for Space Station. And Dark Horseman is 9 lives, dude. Chicago, Hawkser, and Kofor. Kofor looked unreal this weekend, so I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more 9 lives. They're the only team in the top 4 not picked up by an org, so hopefully they get picked up by an org
Yeah.
because they definitely deserve it. But yeah,
Mm.
right. I think I'm curious to see next week. Curious to see if SSG can keep it up. Although
Can
personally,
pull it off.
yeah, I think they'll make Birmingham, but I don't think they're going to be like the 2 seed. I think they're going to be probably like the 3 or the 4, with Energy, and I think it's probably going to be Energy, Ultimates, Complexity, SSG.
Yeah, that's what AZ said. He was like, complexity is way better than what you think or whatever.
Complexity is good. They're really really good, and they're in person.
Yeah.
They're boot camping together, and Diaz is a freaking demon, dude. That kid is so good. And so yeah, seeing him in CRR and Rageful together is impressive.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a wrap because I know we have a couple minutes left. But
Yeah.
This is Cody, a coach, a GC player. Welcome to the podcast, episode 1.
All right. Appreciate it.
Leave some names down below who you want me to put in episode 2. Maybe Alyssa, maybe Husik, maybe you don't know. Surprise. Maybe Zen. Maybe Jojo.
That'd be cool. That'd be crazy.
I know. But this is the podcast, the mind of a Rocket League player. This is why I called it the mind.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. Thanks for having me, and can't wait to see it and who you pick for next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Take care and peace.
Peace, bro.